All right, welcome back to the channel. Max Tornow here with Nikita Gunkovic. In this wonderful video, we'll be answering the question, why is everybody copying us?
Why?
And why are they still whack? And why does it not work for them? Fairly humorous, nonetheless an important topic for you to learn about that. So Nikita, what do you think? Why do you think are people copying us?
Because we're so good.
Okay, yeah, that's definitely a reason. And
obviously on the other side, because they don't know what else to do. They have no idea where else to seek for advice. They have probably ego problems to just ask us directly. And then what they do is they just copy our surface.
Exactly, that's the big one. They can just copy our surface. So first off, there's been multiple individuals that have literally copied our stuff, and it's funny because they're copying weird things. They're copying, like you said, the surface level. They're copying the video titles that we have. They're copying the exact thumbnails that we have, and they try to copy our offer, and it still doesn't work for them. First thing I want to say is, like, I'm always honored when people copy us, especially because, you know, when we started doing freedom business mentoring, a lot of people said, like, oh, you know, stop doing it, Max, you're an idiot and stuff like that. People always hate you in the beginning, and then you've changed. Yeah, that's my favorite. People hate you in the beginning, then they try to copy you, then they fail, and then they try to become your client. We've had that multiple times, so big shout out to all the copycats out there. Now, I want to talk about that important point that you mentioned. They copy the surface level stuff. And that is key, because in their whack mind, they're like, oh, Max is doing so well, you know, they're doing so successful, they're making all this money, their clients are making all this money. It must be their video titles. It must be the topics and the thumbnails. And just by that, you can already see that they're whack, because they think it's only that. But what it actually is, it's about the underlying structure, okay? We could have different video titles, we could have different thumbnails, we would still make the same amount of money. We would still be helping our clients the same way. It's about the underlying structure, such as the sales process that we have. Our sales process is extremely streamlined. The salespeople are extremely good. It's about what we teach our clients, what nobody knows except for the people that are actually our clients. The live calls we do, the client support structure we have. All these processes that are actually under the surface are the main reason why we are so successful, and not the way Max is doing the Instagram stories.
Yeah.
That's just my personality putting it out there. That's just the way I'm feeling when I do these stories, but it has nothing, that's not the reason why we're so successful at what we do.
Exactly. You can basically imagine it, you know, like cracking the code on a luggage, you know, there you have like 4 or 5 different numbers, right? And what you found out now, you found out one number, perfect, you have now the first number, congratulations, and now you think the bag will open now, but no, obviously not, because you need to have the other 5 numbers as well, which you don't have if you have the surface. Very,
very wonderfully said. 100% agree with that. The other point I think that is really gigantic is that we continuously evolve our programs. This is again something many people don't understand, is the program, Freedom Business Mentoring, for example, we have advanced programs too, we have business planning masterclass and so on and so forth. The program that we brought out last year has already been completely overhauled 3 times. We're making it better, we're improving it. It's like the main structure is still the same, but we add videos, we take videos out, we re-record certain videos, because we're in continuous, our mission is to continuously make the program better for our clients. And we see that, oh, some clients are struggling with that. Okay, let's change it a little bit, let's make it like this, let's make different key hires that can help people with their expertise and so on and so forth. So by the time people have successfully copied the first version, like 10% as good as the first version, we've already had 2 new versions. We continuously make our programs better, we continuously improve it drastically. And again, like if you're always copying it, at least with the speed of implementation that we have, connecting back to the structure that's what it's all about. With the speed of implementation that we have, you're always going to be 3 steps behind us if you're copying our stuff. I mean, obviously, plus you're whack. That's the whackness is your main issue. If you're copying us, that's what I would be more concerned than being 3 steps behind. Is like, go finish your whackness, get behind that. What else do you think is the big reason why people do things wrongly?
Yeah, very simple, because as you said, because they try to copy the surface, and that's in the end and then they think now they need to be successful with that, and then they stay way too long with that, you know.
The thing is, like, so many people think it's the niche, right? Like, oh, so Max is helping people how to do online coaching, and he's doing it so well. It's because that niche, it's that market, right? While certainly certain markets are easier to sell than other markets.
Yep.
Just looking at my own experience and looking at the experience of our clients. But it's not to a big degree that, oh, it must be the niche. Let's put it this way. If you don't know how to make money in a specific market, changing the niche won't do anything to you, all right? The reason why you're not making money in the first market is because you're whack, because you don't know sales process, because you don't know how to sell properly, because you don't know how to attract the right type of clients, the high quality clients. And now just changing the niche is you're just taking all the problems that you had in the first niche over into the second niche, meaning you're still going to have the same problem. And this is this like very whack type of thinking like, oh, it must be the niche, it must be the type of offer that they're selling, and so on and so forth. And I think that's a big problem that any people make in general, is they're trying to blame everything else but themselves, right? Like, maybe if you just used a little bit of brain power that you usually use to copy other people's stuff and apply it on a little bit of introspection, maybe it's you.
It's always you.
Yeah.
Who else?
Exactly. Like, maybe it's just you who's keeping yourself from actually getting results, and not the niche, not the. And again, like, I also think this is something that we haven't even discussed it. I think it's because we make it look so easy. I mean, how do we do these videos? We're joking around, we're having a good time, we're like, and they're like, wow, like, Max and Nikita, they're really living the life. And
that's kind of the problem with it, actually. I think really in the end, because they think now by copying us they make no step forward, where in the end they just make a step back because they haven't done all the research, they don't know foundation, so they think they're smart now, where in the reality they try to skip it in a way which doesn't work.
Big whack alert. Do we have to, we had that button, we had that.
We can bring it here.
Yeah, it's upstairs. The thing is, like, like we make it look very easy, and we're very nonchalant in the things we do, because things are going very well, and it's just so chill the way we do it, and we have a great team, we always have great energy. Don't be fooled by that. It's still hard work to get to the point where we are, and we've certainly worked very hard to get there, and we continuously work hard, but we have a hell of a good time doing that, and we have great mentors, etc., etc. And there's just so much foolishness of people thinking, number one, I'm not going to search the problem in myself. Number two, I'm not going to work hard on it, I'm just going to copy it. Number three, I'm not trying to figure out the underlying system that actually makes these people so successful. Instead, I'm going to go for the low-hanging fruit of just copying their surface level stuff. Number four, I refuse to get help by a mentor, which even we have at this level, right? Like, I'm never going to stop getting mentors. Like, even with multiple 7 figures a year, we're still having mentors, right? And the mentors are making multiple 8 figures a year, and they have a mentor who makes more than them. And it's do what smart people do, right? Don't just go for the easy low-hanging fruit. And by the way, on a side note, before we continue, go follow us on Instagram. We're gonna edit our Instagrams in here. Nikita's Instagram, my Instagram. It's important because we drop daily value nuggets in there. We show some behind the scenes. We do live stream Q&As. I do Instagram Q&As. I do live streams on there, and we reply to all the DMs personally. And so, you know, if you want to learn a little bit more, if you want to go a little deeper, go check us out on Instagram. Send us a DM, and you know, we'll see if we can help you scale your online coaching business. Get started as an online coach, and so on and so forth. And detoxify from whackness. That is the most important point when it comes to the copycats. And if you're, as a consumer, thinking like, okay, well, how do I know if the person that I'm resonating with is a copycat? How do I know they're actually good? The easy answer is always look if they have any sort of reviews. Right? Do they have client interviews? Do they have reviews? Do they have testimonials, and so on and so forth? Now, obviously we have a ton of those, and the reason why we do that is for marketing, right? I'm not gonna sweet talk anything. The reason why we're so hard on the testimonials and the reviews is because it's great marketing for us, right? And but that's also a way to just kind of see, like, okay, are these people real? And when you see, for example, the client interviews that we're doing on this channel, we put the first name and last name of these people there. Like, you can find them. You feel free to reach out to them and be, hey, are these people legit? We have a Trustpilot account where people are posting reviews about us. We have an extra reviews channel. We have, I think, what, 300, how many do we have? 350 testimonials as of right now on Instagram alone. And we're just spamming testimonials and reviews on there because we want to show you, the consumer, right, the potential client, hey, we're not the copycats out there. We're not just have like a fancy landing page, aka copying the surface. We actually have real people that we're helping, and that is why we're spamming these testimonials all the time. And of course, there's people always saying like, these are actors. These people are paid actors. And to which I always say like, that's a lot of hassle. Like imagine like getting paid actors to act
set
like
up their landing pages.
Yeah. They set up their landing pages, get paying, like giving them scripts to tell you what we want them to say.
And give them testimonials as well.
Why don't you just build a real business and actually have real people? Like at that point where you have to hire fake actors to act as your testimonials, at that point it's actually easier to just build a legit business and give real people real results. But of course, there's always cynics like that who will claim that the fake actors. Yeah, Nikita is a fake actor. He's a very handsome guy. We got him right out of
Head and Shoulders.
Out of Head and Shoulders ad. Yeah, he's actually, we got him right off the of the Actors Guild, Actors School in Hamburg. You can see that he's not real. He's just a good-looking actor. That's the only reason why he works in this company, because he's a good-looking actor, right? Same for all. Actually, that is true. Most of our team members are fairly good-looking. Yeah. That's just a side effect. Yeah. It's because they're all actors. I'm an actor too. It's the Illuminati. The Illuminati have hired me to make
Warner Brothers own.
The Warner Brothers. Rothschild, the Rothschild Warner Brothers. All right. So that being said, that is why most people are copying us. So to kind of summarize, to get back to some more seriousness, why do people copy us? Because they're whack. They don't know how to make a business themselves, so they try to copy us. They don't understand that it's not the surface level stuff. Yep. They don't understand that it's actually the underlying structures. Even if they do copy us with 10% effectiveness, they will still always be 3 steps ahead, because we continuously make our programs better, we continuously evolve, also with our sales processes, and so on and so forth.
For example, if you take our business, like let's see as if it was a car, right? They see our beautiful designed car, yeah. They see it, and what they do is they copy our spoiler.
Exactly, they copy the rear wing.
They have downforce, nice, but they can't even have an engine.
Exactly. You got to understand that it's about the underlying structure, and changing your niche. Like, oh, just because you're not making money in one niche and now you're just magically trying to change into a similar niche as ours because we make it look easy, ain't gonna get rid of the core problem, which is that you're whack, right? So that being said, when you say, hey, that sounds great, I do want to become an online coach, an online service provider, I don't want to copy anybody, I want to do my own thing, I want to make things happen, can you guys help me? The answer is yes. You can book a free consulting call either with Nikita directly or with me directly. There's a link in the description. You click that link, link brings you to a page. Read what's on that page. It's another thing, people copying what we write on our pages. Mm-hmm. That's the crazy. People copying how our ads look like, the literal word by word ads that we make. People copy that. It's crazy. So if you want to work with the original, all right, the OGs, then book a free consulting call. At the bottom of that page, once you click that link, is an application. You fill that out. Takes you 2 minutes to fill it out, and then you can book the exact date and time where you want us to call you. So if you already have a skill, you want to learn how to monetize it, that call is for you. If you're already making money with that skill, you want to make more, that call is for you. Also, if you just like the idea of becoming an online coach, you're right now stuck in a 9-to-5 job, and you want to see if what you do with your job right now, you can turn it into an online coaching business, that call is for you as well. Limited spots available, so if the link still works, it means we have a spot open. Anything else to add?
All the best to you.
All the best to you. Maybe talk to you very soon, and bye-bye.
I joined the Freedom Business Mentoring Program about 2 months ago, and I would say it was the most profound experience I've ever had. I was able to make 4 figures in about 5 weeks of joining the program. I didn't have any experience in online coaching or consulting. I came from a very corporate background. Max, he really takes you step by step, and I mean, it couldn't have been easier. His whole team is incredible, very smart guys, very value giving, just overall just great individuals that are excelling in their field, and they're helping others. I can't recommend it enough. In fact, I would say I'm probably going to do a mentorship now in every domain of my life.